Every morning your first step feels like you just landed on a Lego? Barefoot? Yeah, that's not bad luck. That's plantar fasciitis. Let's fix it before your foot files a complaint against you. But first, what exactly is plantar fasciitis? Well, it's basically your foot's way of saying, hey, I'm tired of carrying your entire life. It's inflammation of the thick band of tissue under your foot that connects your heel to your toes. It usually shows up from overuse, tight calves, weak foot muscles, bad shoes, or suddenly pretending you're an Olympic runner after 3 months of no activity. The pain is often worse in the morning because your foot enjoys dramatic entrances. Now here's the good news. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which exercises can finally get rid of this annoying pain that never seems to go away. One of those exercises is the seated plantar fascia stretch. We start gentle because your foot is sensitive, emotionally and physically. Sit down, cross one leg over the other, grab your toes, and slowly pull them back towards your shin. You'll feel that deep stretch under the foot. That's the plantar fascia waking up like, oh wow, we're finally addressing this. This stretch directly targets the thick band of tissue that's been tightening overnight, sticking to your heel, and ambushing you with pain the moment you stand up in the morning. By lengthening the fascia, you reduce the constant pulling on the heel bone and calm down those angry micro tears that cause that stabbing sensation. Think of this as opening a clenched fist. The tension eases, blood flow improves, and your foot remembers it's allowed to move again. Hold it, breathe, and imagine your foot forgiving you for every hard floor, bad shoe, and just one more errand you made it survive. Later in the video, I'll show you how to turn all these moves into one complete plantar fasciitis relief routine, so make sure to watch all the way through. Now, once the fascia starts to relax, it's time to zoom out because your foot didn't get into this mess alone. The split squat. Step into a split stance. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Lower down slowly like you're politely asking the floor for permission. This move strengthens your calves, glutes, and foot control. Basically, the entire support system your plantar fascia has been begging for. Here's the truth. Plantar fasciitis loves weak legs. Weak calves and hips force your foot to absorb way more force than it's designed for. Every step becomes a stress test. The split squat flips that script by teaching your legs to share the workload again. As you push back up, your foot learns how to load and unload pressure smoothly instead of panicking with every step. Stronger legs mean less strain traveling down into the heel and less pain showing up uninvited. Now that your foot has backup from above, let's deal with one of the biggest culprits behind plantar fasciitis pain, your calves. And for that, we need the wall calf stretch. Hands on the wall, one leg back, heel glued to the floor. Lean forward gently until your calf says, okay, I feel it. Tight calves are like that friend who's always pulling you into drama. They stay connected to the plantar fascia through the Achilles tendon, and when they're tight, they constantly tug on your heel with every step you take. This stretch reduces that tug of war instantly. By calming the calf muscles, you lower the tension being transmitted straight into the plantar fascia, which often brings fast relief, especially for heel pain that shows up during walking or standing. Hold it, breathe, unclench your jaw, and pretend you're not secretly counting the seconds. Because once the calves loosen up, your foot can finally learn how to support itself instead of just surviving. By the way, friends, if you want to transform your body and take your fitness to the next level, my workout and nutrition ebooks can help you do exactly that. The link is in the description. Now moving on to our next exercise, we got the single leg RDL. Stand on one leg, hinge forward while keeping your back flat, and the lifted leg straight behind you. This trains your foot, ankle, and hip to work together instead of blaming each other like co-workers in a group project. Plantar fasciitis isn't just about tight tissue. It's about poor control. When your balance is shaky, your arch collapses more than it should, stretching the fascia over and over again. This exercise builds stability through the entire chain, teaching your arch how to stay supportive instead of collapsing under pressure. It literally makes your foot smarter, better balance, better coordination, better load management. Chaos is what caused the pain. Stability is what heals it. Come back up slowly, switch sides, and enjoy feeling athletic, even if you're doing this between your couch and coffee table. Now that your foot knows how to stabilize, let's make sure your calves are strong enough to stop being so dramatic. The calf raises. Stand tall, rise up on your toes, then lower slowly like you're stepping off an invisible cloud. This strengthens the calf muscles and the Achilles tendon, both of which play a massive role in how much stress hits your plantar fascia when you walk, run, or even stand for long periods. Weak calves force the fascia to do more work. Strong calves absorb force like shock absorbers. The slow lowering phase is where the magic happens. It teaches your heel and arch to tolerate load without flaring up, making everyday movements feel smoother and safer. Slow up. Slower down. Your heel should feel supported, not attacked. And once the big muscles are doing their job, it's time to finish with the smallest but sneakiest helpers, your toes. This exercise is called the towel scrunches. Put a towel on the floor. barefoot. Grab it with your toes and pull it toward you like your foot just picked up a new chore. This strengthens the tiny intrinsic muscles inside your foot, the ones that quietly hold up your arch all day long. When these muscles are weak, the plantar fascia has to take over, stretching too much and getting irritated. Stronger foot muscles mean a stronger arch. Stronger arch means less stress on the fascia, and less stress means those painful first steps in the morning slowly stop being a horror movie. It looks funny, it feels humbling, but it works beautifully, and your feet will absolutely notice. Now, as I promised earlier, here's how to turn all this into a simple weekly routine without overthinking it. Do this circuit 4 to 5 days a week. Start with the seated plantar fascia stretch for 30 seconds per foot, then wall calf stretch for 30 seconds per side. Move into split squats for 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg, single leg RDLs for 2 sets of 8 reps per side, calf raises for 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, and finish with towel scrunches for 2 rounds of 30 to 45 seconds per foot.